Black and White Network fans, we are back with another video. We're going to talk about Ketanji Brown Jackson yet again. And we're going to be talking about this controversy behind her not being able to define what a woman is, even though she is a woman. Remember, Joe Biden said that he was going to nominate a black woman. Now, does Joe Biden not know what a woman is when he said that he was actually going to nominate a black woman? A woman in this case, forget the black part, a woman. He said that. But I guess Ketanji Brown Jackson probably doesn't even realize that she is a woman. Now, folks, I truly do believe that she knows what a woman is, just like Joe Biden. I'm wondering now if anybody has asked Joe Biden what is a woman, considering that he actually said that he would nominate a woman. Now, I don't think anybody in the mainstream media has actually asked him that question. But Joe Biden knows. I mean, as far as his mind is gone, I'm pretty sure Joe Biden still knows what a woman is. Joe Biden is married to a woman. Ketanji Brown Jackson is a woman. However, now you actually have the mainstream media, and I'm talking about Woke USA Today, which I find is absolutely hilarious here, folks. Find this absolutely hilarious. Check this out. USA Today claims there's no simple answer to what defines a woman following Jackson-Blackburn exchange. Really? Really? Now, Woke USA Today, remember guys, named a biological man one of the women of the year. You guys remember that? I did a video on that. A biological man. They got slammed for it too. But now they're trying to cover up for Ketanji Brown Jackson's idiotic answer. And folks, it was an idiotic answer. Clear as day. But let's read some of this. USA Today went viral Thursday for suggesting there is significant nuance to what defines a woman. The subject of gender arose during the Supreme Court confirmation of Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson when Senator Marsha Blackburn, Republican from Tennessee, asked the nominee if she could, quote, provide a definition for the word woman. As the national transgender debate, particularly in women's sports, may eventually reach the highest court. And I do believe, folks, that that will reach the Supreme Court one day. And this woman has already told you where she's going to side. Quote, can I provide a definition? No, Jackson responded. I can't. You can't, Blackburn replied. Quote, not in this context. I'm not a biologist. Really? Well, folks, you don't need to be a biologist to understand what a woman is. All you got to do is do a Google search right here on Google. Woman. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. It says that it is a noun, an adult female human being. Interesting. Even as woke as Wikipedia is, and we know that Wikipedia is definitely woke. Even on here, it says a woman is an adult female human. That's simple. It says typically women have two X chromosomes and are capable of pregnancy and giving birth from puberty until menopause. Now, folks, there is no man out there that can get pregnant at all. Wikipedia staying on point here. But this is ridiculous, guys, that they're actually shilling for Ketanji Brown Jackson because they want her to get this nomination. And now, folks, she very well may be on her way to actually get on the Supreme Court, as Joe Manchin has now said that he will vote to confirm Ketanji Brown Jackson. So we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks. But it goes on. It says a piece published in USA Today on Thursday tackled the subject, running the headline, quote, Marsha Blackburn asked Ketanji Brown Jackson to define a woman. Science says there's no simple answer. Really? This must have caught me by surprise, because when you open up a science book, does a science book actually say there's no simple answer? No. This is USA Today preaching the leftist agenda on this subject. It goes on. It says, quote, scientists, gender law scholars, and philosophers of biology said Jackson's response was commendable, though perhaps misleading. USA Today wrote, it's useful, they say, that Jackson suggested science could help answer Blackburn's question, but they note that a competent biologist would not be able to offer a definitive answer either. Scientists agree there is no sufficient way to clearly define what makes someone a woman. And with billions of women on the planet, there is much variation. Well, guess what, folks? All biological women have certain things in common. They have vaginas. They do. They have XX chromosomes. They have different bone density than men. It's just that simple. They can produce milk to breastfeed babies. It's that simple. The USA Today is just completely idiotic on this. But it goes on. While traditional notions of sex and gender suggest a simple binary, if you were born with a penis, you are male and identify as a man. And if you are born with a vagina, you are female and identify as a woman. The reality, gender experts say, is more complex. USA Today told readers. Oh, God. Okay. See, for one thing here, they talk about if you are born with a vagina, you are female and identify as a woman. No, you are a woman. You are a woman. It's just that simple. They see, the left always tries to complicate things that don't need to be complicated. This is a simple question. It is law. It is fact. And these people want to try and confuse your young kids. That's why, you know, the wokesters out there want teachers in Florida to be able to indoctrinate kids as young as 5 years old. They're trying to complicate this whole entire thing. This is the ultimate goal, folks, is to get to your children and confuse them. What person actually thought it was a good idea to just confuse everybody like this? But I already told you guys, I believe that this whole thing really started with Barack Obama. Remember Barack Obama, his last year in office, I guess he waited till his second term when he actually got reelected, because I believe, folks, there was no way in the world he would get reelected by being a proponent of letting biological men get into the restrooms of biological women. Barack Obama is perfectly okay with a grown man that identifies as a woman going into the restroom with a little 5-year-old girl. Barack Hussein Obama is all for that. And the Biden administration is an extension of that. The wokeness has gotten so much further out of control. So much further out of control now, folks, to where you have mainstream media outlets out there questioning what a woman is when it's not that hard. When it's not that hard. I'm not going to go through this whole thing, folks, but this is just completely idiotic here that USA Today tries to be dishonest and complicate something that should have never been complicated. But this is probably why the Democrats are projected to get blown out in the midterms, because now they have become so woke, they're alienating so many of their voters. Folks, there's going to be a lot of people, I believe, that will not vote Democrat because of stuff like this. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of actual reasonable Democrats. Now, some of these Democrats, you know, they may say, hey, I don't agree with what the left is doing, but you know what? Let me just go ahead and vote Democrat, because that's what I always do. You're still going to have those people. But independents, wow, the polling numbers show that independents definitely disapprove of Joe Biden and Democrats. I mean, with independents, Joe Biden only has something like a 27% approval rating. This is disaster, folks. Joe Biden only selected this woman strictly because of one thing. She was a woman. And yet she can't even define what a woman is. I wish that somebody in the media would ask Joe Biden what a woman is. Because technically by the left, we probably have already had a black woman on the Supreme Court. Could be. I mean, if Thurgood Marshall came out, and I know he's passed away, if he said, you know what, I always felt like a woman, I am a woman, then to them, they would say, oh, Thurgood Marshall was a woman. Or if Clarence Thomas came out and said, you know what, I feel like a woman, so I am a woman. Then technically, by the leftist logic, a black woman would already be on the Supreme Court. But I know Clarence Thomas is not going to do that. He's not going to do that. He is a strong black man, a strong black man. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, this is completely idiotic, man. Woke USA Today fails again. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Network, and we'll catch you next time.